Hey, it's Brad with Blue Nile Farm. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about one of the most underrated tools that you should have in your kitchen, and it's called a Jaccard. This tool I found about a year ago when I was looking for a way to tenderize steak. And what it actually does is it is made, or this one is made by a company called Cookment, and it is basically a spring-loaded device that you press into the meat, and it has 48 knives that go in about an inch into the meat. And what it does is it actually breaks the fibers. Now when I talk about meat, I'm talking about proteins. It could be turkey, chicken, steak, pork. It'll take your meat, depending on how you want to cook it, basically break some of those fibers and make it more tender. It works specifically toward cheap cuts of meat. Once you start to utilize this tool, you're going to find out on what you've been missing for many years, because it's just another step in the process to making delicious food. So stay tuned. I'll kind of show you how this thing works and some of the techniques you can use it for. So basically, to use this Jaccard, which can actually, like I say, go in about an inch. These are 1/4 inch bottom round steaks. They're pretty thin. I put two on top of each other. And what you traditionally would do is take the Jaccard and just press it into the meat. And as it's pressed in the meat and you go in different directions, you're perforating the meat and breaking up the fibers. That's ultimately what you want to do. And then that is the very most basic way to tenderize your meat. Then you can flip it over and then do the other side. But I've learned that there's other techniques that you can utilize all at the same time. You can take salt and pepper and sprinkle it on. That would work fine. A lot of times I like to use rub. So today we're going to cook these. I'm going to just put rub on top. And what this does is it infuses the rub into the steak. And this is my #1 favorite way of cooking a steak. So I'll just pour rub on like this. And traditionally when you do rub, you know, once you put it into on the grill, the rub actually falls off. But by doing it this way, and one of the benefits of having this Jaccard is it takes that rub and it actually infuses it into the steak, and then you're going to have it in the meat. So when you grill it, you're not going to lose all of your rub. And that would be the same thing with also salt and pepper. So once you do one side, flip it over and do the other. And unfortunately, because these are so thin, I'm actually working both pieces of meat. And I don't mind poking as many holes in it as I can, because it's just going to make it more tender. So I'll toss more seasoning on and use the Jaccard. You know, every time I press down, I'm putting 48 holes into this piece of meat. And it's a quick way of infusing. And it sure as heck beats a mallet, and it sure as heck beats a fork that you'll be there for hours. So this piece of meat is finished, infused, and ready to go on the grill. The second piece of meat, we'll get another piece and put it on top, but we'll just put this right on top of that one. Give it double duty hit. Do the same thing. Flip it over. Now, this meat is normally very tough, and of course I like to cook it medium rare, because anytime you overcook this stuff, it's going to get a lot stringier. And this is a very cheap piece of meat, and you can really change the total makeup of it by utilizing this method. All right, there you have it. 2 steaks done, completely both sides, and all infused with our rub. Ready to go. All good. So here we're on my Blackstone, and we have the steaks cooking for 1.5 minutes, and then I'm going to flip them over, and then we should have them to be completed, and all that seasoning will be infused into the steaks. And as you can see, the steaks have been flipped, and it's cooking very well. So there you have it. After 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes each side, you have 5 delicious beef bottom round steaks cooked to perfection. Now this thing also works on poultry, and I used it on a turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm going to tell you, it was one of the juiciest turkeys I've ever had in my life. And I wanted to show you how juicy that breast was when we were slicing into it. So let me show you what that looks like, because it was delicious. can even see the juice is running out down. This is just amazing. You know, if you want to impress your family, give this a try. You can do this on chicken. You can do it on turkey. Probably any poultry. But I'm telling you, it's amazing how it really made a difference. So let me show you a short I made from a previous video where you can see the infusion of both salt and pepper as well as a rub. And you can see how it's ingrained in the meat using that Jaccard. So I want you to take a really good look at these steaks. Obviously, these steaks here are the ones that were been ingrained with that prime rib seasoning. And you can see the red color and that seasoning ingrained into the meat. These steaks here are salt and pepper, and you can see the pepper has been ingrained also in the meat. And the salt would obviously melt off and you won't see that, but it's flavoring the meat. So if you're like me, I like to go to the store and I like to buy very cheap cuts. You know, today I wound up going to Sam's Club today. I wound up getting this beef ball tip steak. It was only 13 bucks. And I also bought a beef bottom round steaks. This was also 13 bucks. You know, I try to save money at all costs, and I try to take the cheaper stuff and convert it into, you know, a good piece of meat. I do a lot of it with London broils. I like to cook them up a lot too. My girlfriend owns a bar, so she winds up getting some of these small steaks. Any type of steak that she gets, even if it's a better quality cut, I take this little Jaccard out and I basically poke a lot of holes in these things. It doesn't matter if I marinate it, I use a dry rub, or I just use salt and pepper. I try to like to infuse and work that meat at all costs and try to make it as tender as possible. And it's come out pretty well, and I can't disagree with utilizing this. You know, and this is just one step of a tenderizing process. You know, I can tenderize and also soak it in marinade, and it also tenderize it as well. So there's a lot of ways that you can play. And so, you know, this is a good investment. You know, this tool here, you know, I'm not getting endorsed by them, but this is a JY Cookment. I've had this thing for over a year. It's been working fine. It's easy to clean. It's dishwasher safe. And you can't go wrong. And for $20, you can buy them on Amazon all day long. And you can't go wrong with this. So Christmas is coming. This could be a good little gift for somebody. But even if you like to cook like I do, it's just amazing what you can do. And I think it's a great investment for your kitchen. And you can't go wrong for having one. And you'll be really surprised once you start using it how disappointed you would be when you don't have it. So I love it. And I'm just spreading the word. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video on how to use the Jaccard to cook turkey, chicken, beef, or pork. You can also use it on wild game too, like deer and any other critter that you want to give it a shot. You know, it works really good on cheaper cuts. That's where it really shines. And there's a lot of different techniques on the market, but I'm also going to show you other ways that I utilize this Jaccard in my culinary experiences. I like to cook. I like to try new things. You know, I'm not a cooking channel by any stretch of the imagination, but there are a few tricks like this that I want to pass on because, you know, just like I'm no different than anybody else out there. You know, I work hard. I come home and I want to eat quality food, and I'm not going to spend a lot of money buying high-end steaks. If I can buy something cheaper and convert it and make it into a more edible type of meal, that's what we're here to do, and I'm going to make it the best I can. So with that said, give this a shot. Give it a shot. I think you're going to like it. Also check out some of the videos that I have on the end screen here on how I did my turkey in that steak infusion. I think you'll really enjoy that, and you'll get to see how the Jaccard works. You know, this video is really just to highlight the Jaccard and what it can do, and I think that again, it's something that you should have in your kitchen. And until next time, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.